Hey, folks. Hey, folks. We glad to be here, and we appreciate that. That ain't the world turning. And we glad to have everybody on board. And we wanted to just come on here and make a little talk and talk to you about some issues that's been going on. And you know Alan Presley enough as it is right now, and you know I'm just plain. But I want to be very plain and try to do this with a heart of love. And we love doing what we do. We work for God, and we play gospel music 7 nights a week. A few years ago, we played gospel music, and we played a lot of great singers, and that we have their permission to play their music. They send it to me. I got tons of music in here for the artists that send me these great songs, and they gave me permission to play their music. But when we go on the air, Facebook a lot of times mutes our songs. And they accuse us all the time that we don't have rights to play their music when we definitely have the rights to play their music. And they hurt a lot of people's feelings when they do that. After they have spent thousands of dollars in recording their music and they want us to play it, and we play it. And see, folks, the thing is, my wife pays so much money a month for royalties, and they still say we don't have rights to play their music. It's like a dictator trying to dictate to everybody. Well, even now, my program that I'm doing, we are down to less than 100 views on it. And we know that they are not letting people see our program. And we're supposed to be public. We're not public. They're holding it back. And folks, that's not right to do that. They've hurt a lot of people's feelings. And they accuse me all the time of not breaking copyright laws. But they never take no warrants out and don't come and get us. And folks, that's not right. Just because somebody hates God and don't love God's work, they want to do that. And it's not right that they hurt people's feelings and try to stop the work of God. We know payday's coming and they're going to pay, and they're going to pay dearly. But I'm just getting tired of it. Them not letting people watch our program, Alan Presley's promotions. And they're not letting people see it. And I'm getting tired of them hurting people's feelings after they spent a lot of money and recording their music. And they send me this stuff all the time and muting my friends' songs and saying you don't have no rights. I don't have rights in the United States of America, and I show the American flag and stand up, and I don't have no rights in America. Well, I got news for you, folks. I'm going to stand for God, and I'm going to live for God. And if they don't like it, they just have to lump it. That's all I'm fed up with this stuff. I'm fed up with the garbage that's going on here in America. I don't like getting on here and having to do this stuff when I totally have rights to play gospel music. And they've hurt a lot of people's feelings. And they're still hurting the people's feelings. And they try to hinder. They don't give you no right to answer them back. You answer them back, you never get an answer back from them. You're guilty. I have known people in the past that they go on there and they attack God's man and do something against God's man. God removes them. And their payday's going to come too. I don't care how big you are. I don't care how big your business is. They are not bigger than God. And they can't take God down. I'm fed up with it, folks. I'm fed up with it. They have tried to destroy Alan Presley's program. They've tried to wipe it out. They do everything in their power trying to wreck it out. They mute me because I send out so many friend requests. They mute others. They block people's songs and mute that. They have even took the blood out of the songs, Jesus' own blood, and just eliminated the blood. These are God haters, and they hate God. I'm asking all Christians, pull together and stand together and fight these dummies. Like I said, I'm fed up with it. They're trying to attack everything that God is doing out there. I'm fed up with it to the T. And like I said, I don't like to get on here and talk like this and bring out stuff like this. But it's time that the sins of the world be proclaimed on the housetop and it's filled. And yet we sit back with folded hands up and do nothing. It's time that God's people stand up, and we stand up big time. I got close friends playing gospel music that they tried to attack and they try to tear down. It's time that old Alan Presley stand up for what is right, and that's what I'm doing here this morning. Are we going to sit back, us Christian people, with our hands folded and not stand up? I know what a lot of us say. We say, let God take care of it. God expects us to do something too. What we can do, he don't expect us to sit back and never rise up and stand up against sin, stand up against these dummies that's taken up for the devil. And it's high time that we stand up for God. And you can't even play gospel music. I can't even play the artist that sends me music. I have a lot of artists that I can play gospel music. But I can play them and they come back and attack me. I'm tired of the attacks. And if you think I can't fight, I can fight too. And I'm going to fight. I'm going to fight for God. And I'm going to stand up for God. I'm tired of getting attacked. I'm tired of my songs getting muted when I have total 100% right to play these songs. And I do have that right. My wife writes out check to every month, help them pay royalties. But yet you allow a lot of people to get on your system, and you send a message and say, well, that's against community rights. It's not against community rights. Nothing we do is against community rights. It's against your devil rights and what you doing for the devil. That's what it's against. But I got news for you. You can't do nothing to me. You can't harm me. Yeah, you can fight my program. You can fight the things I say. But you can't do nothing to me. You can't harm me because I'm living for God and I'm going to stand for God. And you're the one that's going to lose the battle. You're the one out there that's going to lose the battle. It's not me. You're going to face God Almighty and you're going to give an account. But yet you can go on there and you can allow prostitutes. Let's get a little plainer. And you can allow whores to come on your media and let them do what they want to do. Why ain't you fighting that? Why do you always want to fight the things of God? And folks, it's time that we as Christians stand up for what is right. And like I said, I don't like getting on here and having a talk like this, but I about took up enough. You about wiped Alan Presley's promotions out with your filth and your garbage. And I'm fed up with it. I'm fed up to the T. And folks, I'm calling out all Christians that hears this. Help us stand up and stand strong against this stuff. Our kids' mind is polluted by the filth and the garbage. My grandkids, your great-grandkids is being filled with pollute and the garbage. They've just got where now a lot of the church doors may even close up. We used to put God first in this country. And we used to serve God in this country. And nothing stood between God and his people. God always come first. But now we have got scared and we got nervous because we are letting these heathens run our country and stand against America. And folks, I'm calling out everybody. Let's work. My views on my program has got down to 70 and 90. And they are muting songs that I played big time 4 and 5 years ago. And they're muting people's songs that just starting out, young artists muting their songs. And they don't give you no right to stand up and comment back. But they want to mute their songs and try to destroy them because they're trying to take God out of his country. You're not going to take God out. You're going to destroy your own self. And I hope the big man hears this that runs Facebook too. Maybe somebody put it on Twitter and Twitter will hear it. But you think, oh, Alan Presley's scared of you. I'm not scared of you. I'm not scared of nothing that looks like you. Because you hate God don't mean I hate God. I love God. I'm not scared of nothing that looks like you. If you wasn't scared of me, why don't you come to my face and sit down and talk to me like a human being? But no, you want to be a servant for the devil. I'm sorry that I'm getting on here saying this stuff. No, I'm not sorry. I believe in standing up for my God. My God comes first, and my Lord comes first. And that's the way it's going to be. You can't stop me. There's not a giant anywhere can stop old Alan Presley. and you're not going to stop me. You may throw me off. You may throw my program off. But you're going to get my feelings too and the way I feel. We, some Christians out here, love God, and we're serving God, and we're going to work for God. Take that and go by. God bless everyone out there. I didn't mean to say all this, but I'm going to say it, and I'm going to stand for my God. I'm asking the Christian people everywhere, let's stand up and let's fight the devil and put the devil in his tracks. God bless America. God bless everyone. We'll see you later. Have a great day. God bless everyone. Bye-bye.